Jimmy Kimmel is in a whole lot of trouble as well because of what went down there with Charlie Kirk. And so now you got to wonder, as they increase their investigation into the likes of ABC, into NBC, into CBS, and the FCC's getting its tentacles in there, probably people are a little bit worried over at ABC, hence what we saw with Whoopi Goldberg and the producers saying, oh, you got to read the legal note. And she's like, are you kidding me? It was a joke. But now they're going to be like overly cautious. And the other person they may be overly cautious with is Jimmy Kimmel. News today that Jimmy Kimmel's show is somehow mysteriously canceled tonight at the 11th hour over what's said to be a personal matter. So we wish him well if he's struggling in his personal life, of course, but it's not really clear because the Daily Mail actually was one of the first to report this. And they're saying that the episode was going to have David Duchovny. Oh, that's a name I haven't heard in a while. All right, David Duchovny. Some other people, musical guests, etc. And all of a sudden, these guys got a note saying, hey, sorry, we don't need you. This show has been canceled. It stemmed from what we're told is a, quote, personal matter. And it instead is going to have some old episode airing in its place. The Daily Mail contacted ABC requesting comment. They did not get a comment. So what could have happened here? I mean, don't forget, this guy is suffering from the remnants of what has been going on. I mean, he's got bad ratings, so he's suffering from that. We know that. And he also is under fire because of what happened when he made that stupid joke. I mean, like beyond stupid joke. I mean, even the Harvard, law professor, constitutional law professor guy gotten in all kinds of trouble. That super lib that put something stupid like on Saturday about saying, oh, well, it's like MAGA going after their own there because apparently this kid, this Tyler Robinson, not a kid, 20 some odd years old, grew up around firearms. And like, that's just ridiculous. Like the statement was so like insensitive, so ridiculous. I don't want to rehash the whole thing, but you know the drill, right? And then Jimmy gets on there and makes a joke out of it. That didn't go over well. So then he got canceled. You had 20% of ABC's local affiliates, whether it be Sinclair or Nexstar, saying, hey, we don't want this guy on the air. We're not going to run him. And so then he had to get back on and apologize. I mean, we thought he was actually going to be canceled for good at one time, and the apology was kind of a non-apology. He said, quote, it was never my intention to make light of the murder of a young man. I don't think there's anything funny about it. Went on to say, nor was it my intention to blame any specific group for the actions of what was obviously a deeply disturbed individual. To some, my remarks felt either ill-timed or unclear. I get why you're upset. And then he says, it was never, well, we said that, never my intention to do that. Well, I'm sorry, like that wasn't much of an apology, right? So when you hear today that his show is mysteriously canceled for a personal matter, like what is this, a contract dispute? I hope his health is okay, right? We don't wish anybody, I hope everybody in his family is okay. We'll see. But let's go back to that apology that wasn't an apology. I mean, he didn't retract anything. He didn't say anything about his original remarks about MAGA. He didn't say, I'm sorry, I want to apologize to Charlie Kirk's family, his widow, Erica Kirk. I mean, I didn't hear any of that, right? Nor did Erica. By the way, Jesse Waters asked her about this in an interview he did with her. Let's go to her reaction to what Jimmy had to say about her husband.
Jimmy Kimmel lied about your husband's murder and didn't really apologize. What would you say to Jimmy Kimmel?
Same thing I told Sinclair. They asked, I haven't really told anybody this, so they asked, do you want Jimmy to give you an apology? Do you want to be on his show? How can we make it right? Through our team, I responded. I said, tell them thank you, we received their note. This is not our issue, not our mess. If you want to say I'm sorry to someone who's grieving, go right ahead. But if that's not in your heart, don't do it. I don't want it. I don't need it.
Well, it's not clear at this point why his show was canceled. just that there was some kind of email, alleged email from the show's audience team saying tonight's episode has been postponed. Apologies for any inconvenience. We'll contact you to reschedule for a future taping. We don't know. Personal reasons, allegedly. Personal reasons, yeah. I'll tell you, his ratings are awful. They need to get rid of him. They need to get rid of the show. He should do the show on the new MSNBC, the Ms. Now network, right? It's going to have its red, white, and blue branding. Hey, Versant is going to be the spinoff from Comcast. I'm thinking that makes sense, Jimmy. You know, you can be as liberal as you want over there. Stephen Colbert, they may have a home for you too. What do you know? The comedians are going to take over the news business. That would make sense, right?